The two C's of dressing your beard would be collars and colors. Now, both of these kind of like topics or ideas I've talked about at some point over the last 4 years of making videos and live streams, but I really believe it's as important as ever. And we have some people watching right now that need to hear this on a dedicated video, because I'll get compliments about my beard all the time, especially when I'm filming, especially when I'm doing a live stream. But you only see my beard in the way I choose to show it to you. If I had worse choices on my collars, and especially the colors of the shirt underneath my beard, it will be a totally different beard. Now, this really only impacts beards that go down to that collar length or longer. So if you have one of those like really tight beards that wraps to your face, this isn't going to be the most relevant video ever, but I do believe maybe it could be something that plants a seed for in the future when you do grow the beard longer. Just kidding. But it also can play with the idea of having like contrasting colors and looks that kind of go together. But this is really for those medium and long beards to consider. And I'm going to give you all those details on both sides of that and then kind of wrap it up with a conclusion at the end. But first, I want to say thank you guys for checking the video out. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Hit a thumbs up if you like beards and you like your beard looking and feeling as good as possible. And if you are not subscribed here, you're watching a beard video, you probably care about beards. If not, I don't know how you got here, but I'm still cool with it. Regardless, please consider subscribing, and thank you to the returning subscribers. Okay, let's go with collars first. This one's a pretty simple one. Once your beard gets to a point where it's going over your collar, choose a collar that is not going to push your beard out, that's not going to separate your beard, or really change kind of the shape and structure of your beard. I usually do not wear any collar that goes out. I like to wear capped collars, which I'll show you in a bit. I have an example. But I do not like to wear anything that's pushing my beard. I don't like my beard sitting on it. It's just not something I enjoy, right? Well, what do you do when you go to a wedding or a funeral or something that's really formal? I find something that's gonna work for me. It's that important to me. And some people are gonna watch this and say, dude, you're overthinking, you're crazy, this is too much. That's fine, I understand. I'm just sharing my perspective and my experience. And I'll actually show you the collar, what I mean here. So a capped collar or a banded collar. The shirt looks like a normal collared shirt, and this you can get in like a straight up button down dress shirt, or you can get it more like a polo, and I have it today in a like more polo style. I'm gonna do the buttons up here so it looks nice and official as a whistle. So I'm gonna show you guys the collar here, and this is just a shirt I got off Amazon, but it perfectly demonstrates what I'm talking about. So if you're wearing this, it looks like a polo, looks like a nice normal shirt, but the collar is just a little band that goes around the shirt. It's not something that goes up and folds over. And again, this is gonna fit in anywhere that you can wear a polo, and it's gonna go under the beard, and it's just gonna go right along the neck. No issues, no changing of the shape whatsoever. Like I said, I have dress shirts like that. I have polos like this. My t-shirts obviously are like that. That is super important to me. If you've been frustrated with your collar, maybe you start adjusting what kind of shirt you wear. Okay, number 2, and I'm still gonna use this as an example, the color of the shirt underneath your beard is going to make a massive difference on the appearance of your beard. Now, there's a couple of different strategies that you want to go here. You can think about contrasting colors to make the beard color pop, but you can also think about, and for me, this is the most important, what kind of color underneath it is going to show transparency. My beard is kind of, I don't even know, how would you guys describe my beard color? I've asked this before, but I've never had like a perfect answer. It's like brown, a little bit of strawberry in there. I got white. I don't even know what I would call this, like a dirty blonde maybe? I don't know. Whatever my color is, I do really well with darker shirts. A blue, a darker gray, a black, a darker green or olive. All of those work very well with my beard. What does not? Anything really light or really bright. If I were to put neon out here, my beard would look like really thin and wispy around the edges. If I were to wear white, if I were to wear really light gray, all of those cause problems, and especially if I wear like a shirt like this and there's like a white logo under it, or if there's stripes underneath it, that's an absolute no. I just don't wear those, period. End of story. If companies send me clothes, I say, hey, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. I'm very particular with what I wear underneath my beard. Something like this is gonna work really well. It's kind of hard to see here, but it's like stripes of blue and black. That's awesome. I really find those. Now, please, and I'm going to have a chance at the end for more comments for you guys, but if you have found a color that works for you or like a range of colors, let us know, but please share what color your beard is. Some of the tough ones are those like gray, white, silver beards, because a lot of those guys like to have the contrasting colors, so they'll wear something real dark, like a black underneath it. But if you do have that white beard, oftentimes it can show that transparency, and I'm personally not a fan of that. I would go for something that's going to kind of blend and make that beard look strong and full, maybe a dark heather gray, something along those lines. If you have a red beard, what kind of colors work well for you guys? This is something that if we get the whole community behind, we're gonna cover every single possible type of beard, color of beard that could really help out somebody out there. Okay, so collars and color. Let me take 2 seconds, gather my thoughts, check my notes, come back to you guys for a conclusion. To wrap this up, I just want to make this video because it is such a big part of my daily decisions when I'm getting dressed and when I'm thinking about my beard, right? We all really focus on things like the oils we're putting in our beard or the comb and tools that we're doing to make it look good. But for me, none of that matters if I have a really bad shirt underneath my beard. I'm going to feel insecure. I'm not going to be like myself. This is very important to me to the point where I wanted to make a dedicated video on it. What are your thoughts on that? Are you with me? Is this something that's like new food for thought? Or are you like, hey man, respectfully, right? We got to keep it respectfully and positive here. That's a little bit too far for me. I understand that. I know everybody has different preferences. Totally fine. I would love to hear that feedback from you guys. And then also, please, let's help out some people watching this video right now. What works for you? What kind of collar? Is there something I didn't mention that's like your go-to or your perspective? What about the colors? Drop those down below, and if you're watching right now, just scroll below the video. If you're on your phone, just swipe up. If you're on the computer, scroll down. You'll see the comment box. Let's read them. Hit thumbs up on comments that you like. Respond to ones that you have questions about or you want to agree with. Let's get involved down below and help some beards out, because I truly believe if you feel more confident about yourself and the way that you look, the way that you're presenting yourself, it's going to impact all areas of your life in a very positive way. So thank you guys for watching today. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Stay bearded and stay positive.